Today on Jimbo Vision, it's The Witch. Hello, Witch is the name of the movie I'm reviewing this week. That's right, as Lou and Bud would say. Robert Eggers' debut feature, winner of Best Director at the Sundance Festival, is a remarkable blend of horror history and indeed hysteria, a mashup of modern terror tropes and a 17th century Puritan mindset, a bit like an editorial in the Daily Express. Billed as a New England folk tale and set in the 1630s, we begin with a farmer and his family being banished from their Puritan community for the sin of prideful conceit. Off they ride to bring God to a wilderness that, as it happens, has other ideas.
What went we out into this wilderness to find? Leaving our country, kindred, our fathers' houses. For what?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? Although it's not for what, but for which, as it turns out. Father William picking the fringes of a dark brooding forest to build the new family home. I'm guessing because the old Indian burial ground was already taken. Now, there's some intriguing casting going on here. There's two familiar faces in William, played by Ralph Ineson, Finchy from The Office, and Kate Dickie as shrewish wife Catherine out of Game of Thrones. While Anna Taylor-Joy as the budding daughter is very much the canvas upon whom the drama largely unfolds. What exactly is this movie? Eggers calls it a folktale, but the marketing sells it very much as a horror, a Blair Witch prequel. The truth is somewhere in between. Eggers is certainly not above using some very 20th century cuts and music cues, or playing with the visual vocabulary of modern horror. A man with an axe, spooky twins, and even spookier livestock. Who are you going to call? Goat Busters. It's also, though, a fascinatingly authentic-looking piece of period drama. The language, the names, the clothes, the hand-built homestead, all exactly as they were in the 17th century. Eggers transporting us lock, stock and barrel back to a time when witches were a reality. The 1630s, not long, of course, before they were stringing up girls down the road in Salem. And from the chilling moment when the family's newborn baby vanishes, leaving only a rustle of grass behind, it all works a treat. Samuel! There's echoes here of everything from Goya to Kubrick, but it is a very original debut for all that. Beautifully shot in natural light, concise and deeply convincing too, as the God-fearing family slowly gets torn apart between their own inner demons and their panic at the dark folklore that the woods represent. Failed crops, disappearing children, fear of eternal damnation. They've got 99 problems and a witch is one, or is it? What is real and what is imagined in this film is a matter of debate, but we are in for some truly shocking scenes and imagery before we're through. Now, there are scarier films out there, and the measured rhythm of this story may leave some horror fans impatient. For me, though, this film put the quake in Quaker, the grim in Pilgrim, and the wind firmly up yours truly. The Witch gets a what? An 8 out of 10.